And that will bring us down to our last two of the day. And next up is a seasoned trading professional with over 14 years experience trading the markets. Over the years, he has tenaciously studied charts, strategy, and trade plan development. And since his own enrollment into NeuroStreet's coaching and training, he has found his way to consistent, profitable trading for several years now after facing a grueling 10 years of break-even-ish anguish. He's a highly sought-after guest speaker for virtual events worldwide, tasked with educating and sharing his insights on how other traders can pull themselves out of the mire and into consistent profitability with discipline, proper money management, and a greater focus on the big picture. Here to present Live Trade Room, Real Trade Fills, Transparent Performance Tracking is Mr. Jim Simmons of NeuroStreet Trading Academy. Welcome to Traders Corner as always, Mr. Simmons.
Hey, Rob, how's it going? Thank you. Thanks for having us back, and always good to be here. Can you guys see my screen okay? You can hear me and everything?
Always doing well, loud and clear. We got the right splash screen.
Super. Love it. The stuff is working. That's a good sign. So, excellent. Well, let's go ahead
You
and...
must have had tech problems today.
No, actually, not today. Knock on wood. So, all good. So... Yeah, perfect.
Well, I'm glad to hear. Feel free to take it away.
All right, good deal. Perfect. Well, thanks, traders, for being here. Always a pleasure, and great to have the opportunity to visit with you today. Got something pretty exciting to show you that I think you're going to absolutely love. As just a quick overview of the audience, if you could type in the chat box in the questions or wherever you like, and let me know, what do you like to trade? Are you trading stocks? Do we got stocks traders in here? Options? Are you trading futures, Forex, a little bit of all of the above? Just good to know where everybody's at. If you could do that, that would be super. And let's go ahead and get started here. So first off, before we dive in, of course, we do need to put our disclaimer here. NeuroStreet has no financial interest in the outcome of your trades. Our products and services are for educational purposes, and there's risk in trading, so please understand that. Okay. Cool, all good. I'm sure you've seen this a number of times today, so nothing new, right? I'm just going to go ahead and dive right in. We'll just skip over the fluff and get into it here. So, quick intro on who we are. Sean Kozak's the CEO and founder of NeuroStreet, systems architect for over, I don't know, probably reaching toward 100 indicators and algos at this point. And myself, Jim Simmons, sales and education manager, trade room instructor. I run the trading room for the futures, Forex, and crypto, which we're going to look at today. Jim Schmelzer is a portfolio manager and an options trading instructor for NeuroStreet. Ethan is our trade room instructor for stocks. And really great team here we've assembled. All of us have years and years of trading experience. Here's what really matters, is we have a no-nonsense approach. When we present something, it's our intention, it's our focus to be transparent in everything that we do. So that means when we show you what we're doing, we're going to show you the performance of it, because we believe that you should be able to see that performance in order to believe or trust that what we're doing is actually working. We have a no-nonsense approach. We don't do false hopes here. We're here to lead by example, and we're here to show you what we're doing. Sound fair? So, why are you here today? Are you here because you wanted to learn some new strategies? Are you here because you wanted to see some of the top new gadgets in the industry? No, you're here because you want to make money. And now you can correct me if I'm wrong, but we're here because we want to make as much money as possible. We want to make more money in less time. That's why everybody trades, right? More money, less time. That's the name of the game of trading. It's why we got into trading, because we believed that there was an opportunity to either replace an income or supplement an income or create income for retirement or whatever the case may be. To not be attached to a ball and chain, but to be able to trade from anywhere. These are the visions that we had when we got into trading. How many of you have realized those dreams of being able to create an income in trading or to supplement an income? It's not easy to do. And there's probably some of you here that have already done that. And to you, I say congrats and excellent. let's take you to the next step and give you more winning trades, right? But we're all here because we want to make money. Now, some of you are not where you want to be in trading. And the reality is, it's probably not your fault. Trading's hard. It's not very easy to do. Not very easy to get to a profitability. So maybe you're not where you want to be. Maybe you're sick of the vendor rat race. How many of you are tired of spending money in the industry? And you're ready to just make some money, right? Maybe you're desperately trying to get funded. How many of you are doing evals? I know there's this slick little deal I see floating around from Traders Corner through Apex, right? Trying to get funded, and they have a great operation and a great opportunity to trade someone else's money. It's an incredible opportunity. But some of you have been on this hamster wheel of trying to get funded. Maybe you've even gotten funded, but then you lose your funding. And you feel like you're just on this cycle of, I can't get to the friggin' finish line. Some of you have drawn a line in the sand and said, I'm sick of it. It's either now or never, right? Cue the Frank Sinatra. Or whoever that was. Was it Frank Sinatra? You can correct me if I'm wrong, because I actually don't know now that I think about it. Maybe you want trades like this. Trades that come into your area of interest and then leave, and then go to hit multiple targets. Quick trades, in and out. Some of them are quick, some of them aren't. That's okay. Some of you want results like this, where you can see stats that actually show profitability for you. So when we look at what we're doing, we have to start with performance, because there's no boasting without proof. So what we do is we track all of the trades that we take on futures, Forex, if we take anything on crypto. Right now we're covering it, but not facilitating the trades necessarily. But futures and Forex, definitely. So those of you that answered, you're trading futures or Forex, Mary, you're new and love it, and welcome to trading. But you want stats like this, stats that can show profitability. What we're doing works for day trading. It works for swing trading. It works on different time frames because it employs a multi-time frame analysis approach. The goal here is complete transparency. So I'm going to sidebar here for a second, and we're going to go into the actual up-to-date trade log, which is updated through today. We took a trade on dollar Swiss. We took a trade yesterday on euro dollar, and then last week on HG. Took a stop out on crude, took a trade on nat gas. Anyway, all the trades are in here. Okay, so if we look here, we're at 157 trades, and we have a 75, 76% blended win rate. Futures, 78% win rate, Forex, 71. Okay, so you look at this log and you say, well, that's great. Somewhere 69, that works too. So you see the win rate and you go, okay, well, what about risk reward, right? Because win rate is only a small portion of the story. Can you manage risk? What does that look like? All of these trades are 1-to-1 risk reward or better. Some of them go on to yield 3-to-1, but let's just pause on that for a second and say that all of them are 1-to-1. Okay, so let's assume all of them were 1-to-1 because they're at least that. So at a 1-to-1 risk reward and a 76% win rate, can you make money as a trader consistently? Yeah, absolutely. What does the profit factor look like? Well, if you're at 75%, you're at a 3.0 profit factor. So, does it work? Yes. Is it consistent? Yes. We've got a few days left in October, and I'm hell-bent on making sure we have that number where it needs to be. But it's consistent. Yeah, even if we end at 68%, it's not the end of the world. Still solid. It's still over a 2-point profit factor. So that's what we're actually doing. How do you know we're actually doing it? Well, because we have screenshots of every trade that we've taken. So we can go in here at any point in time. You can go in and see every trade that we've taken. Actually, HG, was that the most recent? I don't know why that's not in there. I have to update that. That one didn't get in there. But all of the trades that we've taken are either here or need to be updated. They're all here. Real fills. Entry, target 1, trailing stop. Entry, stop. Put the stops in there too, of course. We've got an entry here, break even. We've got an entry here, break even. We've got another stop out. Entry here, stop. We take stops. This one, they low ticked us, jerks. Here's another one. Took a break even on this one. And then we start getting into some profitable trades here. There's a break even. MGC, here's another one. Took profit. Another one, entry, target hit. Another one, entry, target, 2 targets. Entry, break even roughly. Entry, end of day close because we hit the end of the day. Got to close your positions, right? Entry, target, end of day exit, break even, and it goes on. They're all here. Here's another target. So that's futures. What about Forex? Yeah, they're here too. There's one we took today. Confirmation entry on dollar Swiss. Didn't give us the bigger target, but we took 1-to-1, so that's fine. There's one 1-to-1 back to break even on euro dollar. There's one. Took an entry there, euro pound, target there. So they're all there. So how do you know we're not just cherry picking the trades? We have in our Discords, we go in and we post all of the trades that we're going to take in advance. So we have all these threads. Here it is. Dollar Swiss. That's the one I showed you that we took a profit target on. There's the entry waiting to get hit. Posted in our Discords for everybody to see. All the details on how to trade it, where to trade it, what's going on. Here's the trade that we were in. Another one. We post all of the trades in advance. So if we take pictures of all the trades and we put all the trades in our logs and we take pictures of everything before we take it, it's 100% the real deal. Because make no mistake, if I forget to put a trade in the log, the traders will tell me about it. Hey, you forgot this one. They're not going to let me off the hook, and neither should you. So they're all in here and all planned in advance. So let's break this down for a second. So you have somewhere where you can go and just watch Discords, enter the trades exactly as we're trading them, and get a 75% win rate? Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. And what we're doing is working. But it's not just working for us, it's working for our traders. If we go into live trading picks, you can see traders showing their trade fills. There's a winning trade. There's another winning trade. This one, yeah, there's Bill posting his trades. And traders showing that they're getting funded, that they're getting paid out, all of the above. It's the real deal. And it's an amazing thing to see when your traders are posting the trades that you're putting. There's some that I miss and they take and then they make money. And I'm like, all right, that's awesome. So you can see I'm posting my trades in here and then the traders are posting theirs as well. Okay. So this is how you know that what we're showing you is not just a bunch of fluff. We don't have time for that, and neither do you. And you deserve better. So we show you what we're actually doing. So how do we do it? That's the next question. Well, there's some things that you need to know in order to get ahead in trading in general. And this goes for no matter what you trade. If you trade with what we're trading, or if you trade something else, or you trade a combination of. That's up to you. But what are you willing to do to get there? There's a couple things you need to be willing to do. One is you have to be willing to let go of the past. As far as I know, you can't go back in the past and change it. It's over. So let it go and let's move on. So you lost money last year. Sucks. I'm sorry. But that money's gone. So let's forget about it and let's focus on making money with what you have today. You made money last year. Great. What did you do today? Because the only thing that matters is what we do today. Tomorrow doesn't matter. Yesterday doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is, are we in a position to take winning trades today, to scale our accounts and to make profitable income for ourselves as traders? To spend less time on the charts and make more money, because that's what we're after. You have to be willing to do what it takes. We've heard the stats. I don't really care what they are. 90, 95%, whatever it is. It doesn't matter. But you have to be willing to do what all the traders that aren't making money weren't willing to do. Does that mean it needs to be overly complicated? No. It just means you need to be able to follow in the footsteps and get help from somebody who's qualified to help you get there. Now that could be us, could be anybody. But you got to be willing to get help from somebody who's qualified, that one can demonstrate their ability to trade profitably. Two, they can show you. In other words, they can actually teach you. And three, it has to be something that you can actually replicate. Is it repeatable? Because if you can't replicate it, then what's the point? If I go in and I put on a bunch of trades that you can't even enter because they happen so quick that you have to be sitting in front of your screen all day, well, what did that solve? The whole point of what we're doing was to work less, not more. So why do you want to sit in front of your screen all day? Most of the trades that we take are set and forget trades. We put them on, we leave them alone, we go about our day. We have trades that hit overnight. But when 75% of them are hitting, you're good. So be willing to follow a new process. I haven't heard a trader tell me yet, you know, I'm consistently profitable, have been for years, and nobody ever taught me anything. I learned on my own. It hasn't happened, and it's not going to. Trading is hard. We know that. So be willing to get some help. Be willing to have somebody show you, what are you doing? How's it working? So be willing to learn. Keys to success. You need a strategy that can produce consistent winning results. That's probably a given, so that's an easy one. We need a strategy that we can trade in any market condition. Up, down, sideways, doesn't matter. You need something that can always give you trades with no excuses. Now, we don't take a lot of trades with what we're doing. We take maybe 1 to 3 a day. If it's a busy day, we'll take 2 to 3. But otherwise, we're typically about one a day. There's not a lot of trades, but the trades we do take are really good. You could take more than that. You can absolutely take more than that. All you need to do is take what we're doing and size it down to a smaller time frame. And just for fun, later I'll remind me and I'll show you what those numbers look like, because they're just as good. I've been testing it on shorter time frames because a lot of our traders want more trades. And that's totally understandable, but I'm not going to just bring them something without testing it first. We've got to make sure that we can prove the viability of what we're doing and so on, right? So just responsible trading, right? We use multi-time frame analysis, and with that, you can trade on any time frame. So we trade on a 4-hour, we trade on a daily, 4-hour, and 1 hour. Those are our time frames that we trade on. And we're day trading. And you say, how on earth can you day trade a 60-minute? We'll show you. It actually works extremely well. But you're not going to get a trade on the MES every day or the crude oil every day because you're on a higher time frame. But if you trade everything, then you always have trades. We're not just trading one equity and one energy and one metal. We trade all of them. And then we trade all the Forex pairs too. So you could day trade this, you can swing trade this, you just go up a time frame. Instead of doing daily 4-hour, 60-minute, you would go to weekly, daily 4-hour. And now you're swing trading, which is going to work great on Forex especially. Now I know some of you are trading prop firms and that sort of thing, and you don't have the ability to swing trade or hold overnight, and that's fine. You could day trade with what we're doing too. The best part is it's compatible for all asset classes. Anything that you want to trade, it'll work. How do I know this? Because we've looked at futures, we've looked at Forex, and we've looked at crypto, and they're all great. They all hit. Crypto was the one that I was like, I'm not too sure about it, right? Because what we're trading has to do with liquidity, and crypto's purely speculative. Like there's, if news hits, look out, don't trade. But crypto, I just I wasn't expecting much from it, but it's insane how good it is, actually. It's kind of insane. All of our trades are planned in advance. So no more sitting in front of the screen all day waiting for a trade. You put the trades on, you go about your day. So those of you that are working 9 to 5s, you don't have time to sit in front of your screen all day, this is perfect for you. Perfect. So we do have trades that we take, I would say, on the 4-hour, but the 4-hour is kind of our directional bias. Everything that we do is on the 4-hour, but then we scale into a 60-minute time frame as well to refine our entry locations. So that'll kind of bring the time down a little bit. But all of the trades we take are in and out within a day. So they're definitely day trades. Yeah. We don't ever hold trades for multiple days. So yeah. Here's the beauty of what we're doing. It's pure price action. There are 0 indicators on our charts. None. This is all done manually. And we teach you how to do it so that you know how to do it. Because we don't expect anybody to just rely on us. We want you to be able to trade it too. And we're trading liquidity. Why would we trade liquidity? Anybody have an answer for me there? Who knows why we would want to trade liquidity concepts? Anybody got an idea? Liquidity equals money. Who's looking for the money in the markets? Big financial institutions, banks, institutional traders. If institutional traders need to know where liquidity is in order to do their positions, then that's where we want to do business. And that's why we trade it, and that's why it works. Yeah. It's like finding, the best way I could put it is like, there's a pile of money. The bigger the pile of money, the more the market's going to move from that pile of money. Because money talks. I mean, call it what it is. If somebody asks you to do something that you really don't want to do, you'll probably do it for a price. I mean, it depends on what it is, of course, but I'm talking ethically, of course. But, you know, somebody's like, hey, can you come by and clean my toilets? Nope. I'm pretty sure you're capable of that and you don't need my help. But, hey, they throw enough money at you. Okay, fine, whatever. So the bigger the pile of money, the more likely the market's going to do something from that. And that's why it works. So how do we get there? Well, we want to get there as fast as possible. You've been in trading long enough. Some of you are new to trading. Perfect. You're in a great spot where you don't have to learn all the nonsense. You could just learn exactly what you need to know and go trade. Wouldn't that be nice? All of the traders that have been at it for 5-10 years are like, yeah, wish I had this 5 years ago. So it's not going to take a long time to learn this stuff. We can help you get funded in as little as 10 days or less. All you need to do is follow our trades and follow proper money management. We've even had traders in the past who've kind of challenged that notion. And then I showed them what the numbers look like and how over the course of less than 2 weeks, there was enough money to be made on futures to get funded in less than 2 weeks. And there was, during that time, there was 12 trades and every one of them was profitable. I think in futures we hit 14 in a row was the best run that we had was 14 futures trades in a row. And then we took a couple stop outs, a couple wins. I think we're like 16 of 18 or 17 of 19 or something like that. Anyway, solid. So, again, no false hopes. Now, are you going to get funded in 10 days or less? I have no idea. We don't know what the future looks like. We don't know if next week we're going to take a couple stop outs. We have no idea. But it is possible. Absolutely. Follow the proper money management. Follow the trades. If you are patient and you just do what we're doing, things are going to go well. And no guarantees, but just do what we're doing. It works. So our focus here is to make sure that we can help you learn our systems, help you make money as quickly as possible, and make it as stress-free and simple as possible so that in all of that, you can get there in a short amount of time. Okay. So what do you need to know? Like, what do you really need to know in trading? Well, here's our thoughts on this. We've taken concepts in the trading world and we've taken the most powerful concepts and put them into courses. The courses are not fluff. They're not light-hearted. They're like We're going in, we're going deep. Here's your fire hose, start drinking. But we do it in a short amount of time because the whole goal is to give you everything that you need to know, nothing that you don't, and do it quickly so that you can learn it and process it and move on. So what do we teach? We teach structure, waves, and SMC, smart money concepts. Multi-time frame analysis, liquidity and volume concepts, order flow concepts, price action, support, resistance, trend lines and traps, supply and demand and order blocks, trade management, money management, and risk management, because if you can't manage the money, good luck. And then psychology, discipline, trader development, because if you can't manage yourself, you definitely can't manage the money. So it starts here. This is how you become a successful trader, right there. It starts and ends between the ears. Whatever's in your head is a reality. Trading's hard. Well, that just became a reality for you. It's not hard for us. It's actually pretty easy. So just do what we're doing. So, but this is everything that you need to know, nothing that you don't. We have master level courses built out on these concepts, and there's more coming. Actually, we're still building out more. So this is what you need to know. It'll probably take you maybe a week per course to get through it. Spend time practicing it, so on. Trade breakdown, what do? We're trading order blocks, liquidity pools, fair value gaps, supply and demand zones, all of those, breaker blocks, the whole thing. We're trading it aligned with multi-time frame directional bias based on market structure, smart money concepts, and so on. Bottom line, we look for pools of liquidity in the market. There's one right here. We trade it. We make money. We do that over and over, and it's great. Here's another one. Market's going up, broke through the strong highs, broke through the trend line, came into the highs, pivoted briefly, came out with strong momentum out of the zone. So what do? We find where's the liquidity, where's the down move that led to the up move. It's right there. That's where the trade is. 60-minute chart. You think that level's going to hold? Yep. Keys to your success, more of them, earn while you learn. So we have this idea that you shouldn't have to wait to make money. That if you want to make money, let's go. Sure, you're going to trade and sim with us for a while until you get the hang of what we're doing and get a feel for it, get the orders in, start to get comfortable with it and so on. And then just come into the trade and trade with us in the trade room. Come in and trade with us. You're going to trade with professional funded prop traders and instructors with real trades, real fills. All of the trades are planned out for you in advance. Stops, targets, entries, all of it. All of the trades are posted in advance in the Discord thread, as you saw. So you can copy our trades while you're still learning the process. There's example of, prepping trades, and Sean's posting trades, and I post them as well. What about trade copiers? Can you use trade copiers? Yeah, of course. Those of you looking to get funded on multiple accounts. Most of the trades that, we trade on futures, we're trading the micros, except for nat gas, platinum, copper. I think that's it, actually. Then we trade micro crude, gold, ES, YM, NQ, RTY, which is M2K. So that's what we trade on futures. Forex, we trade dollar pairs and euro pairs. So if you want to take the currency future trades, you can do that too. The idea with trade copiers, though, is, if we're trading, the way that we've been doing it is about $500 risk per trade. You don't have to do that much, especially if you're trading the micros. You could easily do $100 per trade if you wanted to on those, and you'd be fine. You just wouldn't be able to trade, copper and nat gas, because some of those get pretty expensive. But even if you only traded the micros, you're still doing fine. You take that $100 trade and multiply it by 20 accounts, and all of a sudden, that's a really nice trade. Go from $100 to $2,000. The best part about it is you're not over leveraging your trade and getting at risk of blowing out your account or your evals. Trade lower size, scale it with more accounts. All you're doing is buying a bigger drawdown. Profit target goes up, sure. But so does your drawdown. so you can make more money spread out across multiple accounts. Makes things easier. We talked about no indicators. We don't use indicators. None. Not one. You hand me a blank chart, I'll mark it up and show you exactly where the trade is. I don't, any chart, doesn't even matter. So with that, you can trade on any platform. You like trading on Quant Tower or Addis or Regina or whatever you like to trade on, great. You can trade it. Doesn't matter. NinjaTrader, MultiCharts, MotiveWave, TradingView. It's platform neutral, so anybody can trade what we're trading. What about results? Let's go over some examples. Here's a profit factor 3.25. The only thing that matters when you're looking at these reports, guys, is this, the profit factor. Because Ninja's kind of quirky with how it, parts out the trades. Some of them get split up into multiple trades, even though they're just one trade, and so on. And then realistically, you might have like really small, winning trades or big losers or whatever the case. It's just easier to look at this. Wins versus losses. How much did you make? How much did you lose? That's a simple factor. 3.25 is solid. Anything over 2.0 and you're crushing it as a trader. You start getting 7-point profit factors, you're doing a few things right. Okay, so does it work? Yeah, it works. What do our traders say? Well, they say amazing. Haven't seen anything like this before. Game changer. Can't wait to use it in my evals. Oh, by the way, he's funded like 10 times over now, and he's still funded. Crystal clear. Could never figure it out before, but Jim and Sean are crystal clear. Game changer. There it is again. Like the new program direction. Less stress, easier to follow. Like making money while we're sleeping. That's a good thing too. Don't have to sit in front of the screens all day. The prop room is epic. Everyone must join. It's the real deal. Nothing like it. Excited. Thank you for willingness to teach. Game changer. There it is again. We don't tell these people to say this. They just say it. But yeah, real-time results in the room. It's the real deal. I've seen things in the industry, and look, there's a lot of great stuff out there, but this is one of the better things that I've seen. And it's great because we're the ones doing it, and it's been awesome. Here's an example, PKI in our Discord threads, showing profitability in the funded account. Let's go in. Let's go take a look. Because this has been updated since he posted that. Let's see, where is he at now? Here, I'll just give you a breakdown. Here he is, pulling profits out multiple times over. There's a screenshot. I want you to see this here. Now, this trader's doing what we're doing, plus trading some other stuff as well. So he's not just doing just what we're doing. But this right here says PA, right? What does that stand for? Performance account. All of these are evals. This is a performance account. P&L, 58,000 with a stop of 50,000. What does that mean? It's a $50,000 account. His balance is 108. So he made $58,000 on that one account. So now you take that and multiply it by 20. Now we're talking. And then here's a screenshot showing the actual balance before that, 91,000. Made 4,700 bucks that day. So there are traders that are making really good money doing this. Some of them are in our communities. We have some traders that make great money, some traders make a little money, and some traders are still working on it. And we want to help you get there too. So we've already looked at Discord. We've looked at the examples of the trades. We've looked at trades and logs and all of that, and 75% win rates and 1-to-1 or better. And we've seen logs. I mean, what else do you need to see, right? So it just comes back to, what do you really want? What do you really want to do? Do you want to make money trading? This is a way to do it. I talked about you can trade this on any time frame, right? So I'm going to show you an example here. I'm just going to show it briefly. It's not, it's still young. It's in its infancy stages as far as tracking. So I don't want to puff it up and make it sound like, oh, this is definitely going to happen forever and ever. But you can't argue with a 90% win rate across 20 trades. Like, sure, it's not a lot of trades, but it's it's like, okay, now we're starting to take it seriously. These are actually logged trades. I didn't have the dates on the other one, but over the last couple days, from just yesterday and today, there was 4 wins and 1 stop. So 5 trades in the last 2 days, that's plenty. 2 to 3 a day. That's what most traders are looking for. What about the trades? Well, here they are. Here's a break even. Okay, here's a winning trade. Clean. This is on a 5-minute chart. Some of you are getting excited now. 5-minute chart? Ooh, I love trading on a 5-minute chart. Here it is. Trade, win. Break even. Almost got stopped out on that one. Data got disconnected, but I put it there anyway just to show it. Here's another one. Clean. Clean, clean, clean. Came into the level, came out, took profit 1 to 1. There's another one. Clean. How do we get such clean trades? They're not all that clean. Look at this one. I'm going to play devil's advocate here for a second. That one almost got stopped out. This one took on some heat too. But the trades are hitting. There's another one. Boom. 2 for 1. It's a 2 for 1 special that day. What was that? Euro Aussie. It works. So you want to trade it on shorter time frames? Great. We'll show you how. We're building out lessons on this currently. So it's coming. There's another one. Winning, winning, winning. So it doesn't matter what time frame you trade it on, it works. So good stuff. What questions do you guys have for me at this point? And then I'm going to give you a special opportunity here to get involved. Can you get a replay link? Absolutely. We will send you a replay. I'm sure Traders Corner is sending out replays as well. So any other questions? You have a choice. If you're stuck, you can stay stuck. Or you could do something that works. What do you want to do? It's up to you. Or you can join with our traders that are getting funded, making money, so on and so on and so on. So what comes with our program? You get access to the live trade room, 8:30 to 11:30, Monday through Thursday is our trade room hours. Mostly what we're doing, the first half an hour to an hour, we're setting up our charts. We're going through each market. We're breaking things down. We're going over questions, planning the trades. And the rest of the time, we're managing, looking over the markets, updating. It's pretty easy going. I mean, sometimes we'll be sitting there just waiting. It's a lot less stressful. You just have to come to grips with you don't always have to be in a trade. Trading's not about always being in a trade. Trading's about making money. The sooner we all get to that point and forget that we don't always have to be in a trade to make money, the better off we're going to be. Weekly afternoon classes, these are on hold until we finish the curriculum, and then we'll start those up again. Intro courses, foundations courses, price action mastery, liquidity mastery on supply and demand and order blocks, all of the pre-planned trades, private chat room, instructor guidance. How many of you have somebody that you can send all your charts to and ask for questions on what went right, what went wrong, get feedback on your trades or your charting? Yeah. I wanted to make sure that when we built out this program that we had the ability to help our traders if they needed to get some help. We have traders that'll send in screenshots of their charts or ask questions, and I'll send them a quick video back. We'll mark up the chart, send it back to them so that they can review and study. Because you need to have that feedback. How do you know if you're doing something wrong unless somebody can help you? So it's pretty important. Risk management, money management, trade management, we talked about that. Workspaces, cheat sheets, trader development, and a $500 coupon because we like, why not? And it's platform neutral. So all this comes with, obviously you don't pay that. It's just to show if you were to buy this stuff separately, and some of you have, and spent that or more, double. We've had traders that have spent double that. Not with us, but in the past. So you don't have to spend near that. Here's the deal. We are not here to sell you anything today. We are here to show you what we're doing. If you want to come in and check it out, we're going to give you a free pass to do that. All you need to do is fill out your info. Actually, let me give you a different link because this is going to be easier. I'm just going to give you the guest pass link. We're going to go there, and I'll give it to you right now. Guest pass. Here you go. Maybe. Send to all. Okay, did you guys get that? I don't know what happened there. I'm going to put it in the chat as well. Incoming.
Hey, Jim.
Yeah.
I put the info.nstradingacademy.com / NSTF. There it is.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
that's to organizers. Let me see.
I'll cut and paste it.
Okay, cool. There we go. So, you guys should all have access to that link. This is going to give you a free guest pass into our trade room for all of next week. Okay, we want you to come in, check it out, see it in action, see that we're not, that we're really doing what we say we're doing and all that. Plus, we'll give you an extra $300 coupon just for coming out and hanging out with us. So, and you could use that for anything. You could use it on this program. You could use it on our indicators, whatever you want. So that's what we're up to. If you have any questions, we got a couple minutes for questions, and then we'll go ahead and wrap up. I know I go through this stuff pretty quickly. So if you have questions, ask away.
Can I ask one?
Yes, of course.
If we're not available next week, is it applicable to a week in the future?
I got you covered. You just let me know. Anytime. You can come in anytime.
Cool.
Yeah, it's fine. I got you covered.
Host privilege.
Yeah. Well, I mean, really, if anybody else asked me to, I mean, you're specialer, but, they're special too, so.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you guys are welcome to come in. If you can't make it this next week, just send me a message. My email's at the bottom here if you hadn't noticed, and we'll get you hooked up. Absolutely. Cost to join, send me an email. I'll send you the cost in a separate message. We don't put them in these events. These are more informational events, and we run different promotions throughout the year and so on, so we don't like to put them in an event because then what if somebody sees a higher price or a lower price? Or it just gets finicky. So we just, yeah. So just send me a message, and we'll get you covered. Hal, you're in the program. No indicators. We don't use indicators. Hal knows that. He's already with us. But we do have indicators. We sell indicators. They're great. We just don't use them for this program because this is a price action course and a price action program. But there's some really great indicators. Oh, we have indicators for sale? Yeah. They're available through our sister company. We have a number of different companies. Arc AI. So this is, see if it loads here. You got in the meantime, you can wait watching the beautiful waves. Yeah, Arc AI is our indicator and algo company. So loads of indicators. If you guys aren't up to anything tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m., very specific, yes, Eastern time, you may want to come in and check out what we've got going on because we're releasing a new order flow tool and it is slick. So time frames, the winning percent, the same. I mean, from what I've seen on the 5-minute, it's been better. I mean, it's kind of weird to think the smaller time frames would have a better win rate, but no, it's been solid. I haven't tried it on swing trading yet, so I don't know the win percentages there, but the 5-minute has been like 90% profitable so far. I don't expect it to stay there. My expectation is to see like 75 to 80% too. That would be a fair expectation. So, yeah, good stuff.
And I did the math on that. 75 to 80% is 3 out of 4 to 4 out of 5.
Yes.
With a 1-to-1 risk-reward ratio, the profitability level of it's ridiculously impressive.
Yeah, it's been solid. Yeah, really solid. And I could tell you from the dollars and cents side, we don't post that stuff because it brings a lot of red tape with it, but it's been really good. So,
Jim, if that's all, I'd like to ask the audience if they've got future questions to direct them to jim@nstradingacademy.com. And your setups and strategies look great. We can tell even I'm interested.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, good
Ladies
stuff.
and gentlemen, if you're interested in avoiding all the common pitfalls that traders fall into and learn how to stop failing prop firm evals once and for all with 4 unbelievable trading setups that crush the markets so you can finally achieve consistent results, then Jim Simmons and his staff over at NeuroStreet Trading Academy have you covered. It's called the 3-in-1 Global Assets Prop Program. We've placed a special offer in the chat box. That was Mr. Jim Simmons of NeuroStreet Trading Academy. Thank you so much for being here, Jim, and sharing such incredible information and the opportunity with our audience. Great presentation. I hope you have a great weekend, and we hope you come back and see us again sometime soon.
Yes, absolutely. Thanks so much for having us. Thanks, traders, for hanging out. We'll catch you all next time. Have a great rest of the week. Cheers, everybody.